I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and stuff still surprises me. Like that right there, shocking. I'm glad it's sold, but I'm shocked. Okay, guys, happy Monday, February 1st. Happy February, everybody. I am getting here pretty late. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm just getting to the warehouse. I had too much fun this morning on Johnny's little talk show, so I spent a lot of time there. We had a bunch of snow, so ordered some Chinese food, had some lunch, and then I finally got here.
Oh, I have to turn off my music. Don't want you to get copyrighted.
I gave her some heat because she was complaining.
It's always cold in here. It's always too cold. Well,
say hello to the millions.
Hello, all of the new fans joining us. Welcome.
All the millions of you guys.
All
this was new with tags?
Yeah, all the millions that you brought in with your live stream.
Yeah, all those. By the way, Vita, I made you a moderator on my live stream. I don't know what that means, but you're that.
I don't know what that means.
You can now moderate.
Amazing.
Next live stream.
Next
live stream, you're gonna have a wrench next to your name.
That's amazing.
Shows you a mod.
That's amazing.
There you go.
I did put this coat on, by the way, when you weren't here because it was so cold. And I was like, this is a
You were
blanket.
wearing merchandise?
Yeah, I was like, let me try it on.
Redoubt. Yeah, I don't know.
3X. You didn't know a lady in your life that needs a large coat?
I thought that was you because you put it on.
I would look like the Michelin Man in it.
Ivy, to show your method.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You hang up the items.
Correct.
And then you take pictures of all the fun details.
What is so fun about this coat? I want to know.
Well, I like taking pictures of, like, for example, if it has pockets.
That's fun.
I like people to know that there's pockets.
Mm-hmm.
This coat is cool because it has a double zipper. Mm. So I like to show people that it has a double zipper.
Mm. That the zippers work.
And that the zippers work. You got it. And then, of course, you got to get the tag and the size, which I never forget.
Never. Not once in her life did she forget the tag or the size.
And then the back of the
Never has happened.
Bada bing, bada boom. You're
Boom.
done. Then you do that 100 more times and you call it a day.
What about the dims? Did you get the dims?
What? What? What are the dims?
Like, did you get the measurements?
Oh, yeah. The dims.
Dimensions.
I have a system where I measure before and then I just line them up.
Okay. Boom.
It's just easier that way.
See? Guys, she's a pro.
And then you move it on.
Move on to the USPA. I think it's going to be worth $5 maybe.
USPA. No. It's winter. It's a children's coat. Are you kidding me? It's going to sell.
Yeah, but by the time it gets put up, it might be spring.
Rude.
How dare you? Yo, Vita. What is this disgusting thing called?
It's called a sty.
A sty?
Yeah.
I have a sty coming in onto my eye, so just ignore it. Just look at the other eye, right? I bet I get a bunch of comments from you guys saying, ew, look at his eye. Yeah, I'm going to get an eye patch probably soon. So, yeah, that's there. So just in case anybody asks, that's why it looks that terrible. But I'm a trooper. I'm going to keep fighting through it. I have a lot to do today. As you can see, I have stuff all over the place that I want to clean up and make it look pretty. I obviously have to post. I have to ship what sold over the weekend. I don't think it was that much, but I still have to ship it. That's about it. So yeah, I got all the sales over here. I had 11 on eBay. I had 3 on Poshmark. I had 3 on Mercari. Another slow weekend. It's February 1st. I didn't really want to get into this, but I'll talk to you guys real quick. I'm still below standard on eBay because the eBay people who are supposed to like go into my account and fix my cases were delayed, and they never did. And then they looked into it after my evaluation. So my evaluation was January 21st, and they looked into it January 23rd, and they took everything off. So right now I am top rated, but my last evaluation was January 21st, and that evaluation I was still below standard. So I called and I complained, and they said there's nothing they can do. I have to wait a month. So I don't really want to get into it because it's really frustrating, and I get more and more irritated the more I think about it. I'm just gonna suck it up and have one more month of below standard. So it's one more month of slow sales. But then February 21st, I'm gonna be top rated. I should be back in the flow, getting good sales coming through. But it is really, really frustrating. But I think I'm gonna sell enough to keep afloat. So say your prayers that Mercari and Poshmark and FBM can keep me afloat. So anyways, here's what I sold. On eBay, I sold these Old Navy men's pajama pants for $15. Old Navy pajama pants. Also for $15, I sold this Perplex like labyrinth toy. This toy came out of that recent donation purchase that I made that had a bunch of those Build-A-Bear things. That was part of them too. That toy sold for $15. The Old Navy pants were from a donation buy as well. That I actually had more sales from the donation buy. I'll share with you guys them later as well. I sold these Jennifer Lopez jeans. They came out with storage units. Those JLo jeans sold for $15. This is a cool one right here. This I got from a storage unit. There's this vintage San Jose Sharks hat. Really cool looking. This hat sold for $32. So don't be passing by hats at yard sales. Hats are really good money. Get $32 for that hat. Okay, same donation buy as those pajama pants were these Old Navy cargo pants. And I sold these Old Navy cargo pants for $19. Guys, when I first started reselling, and I was doing storage units, anytime I had Old Navy, I went that one straight to the Goodwill pile. I did not realize how much money is actually in Old Navy. Old Navy cargo pants, $19. I sold this vintage ceramic planter. The brand is called Rubens, made in Japan. This was from the free pick that I had a couple weeks ago. Google Lens helped me figure out what this was. This planter sold in less than a week, and I got $32 for it. A small sale. This was a Sega Game Gear poster. It's in here. It's Eternal Champions poster. That came out of a Sega Gear buy that I had early last year, I think, January or February of last year. That Game Gear guy was pretty much a steal. As soon as I got the information, I drove right away and met up with him. He was selling a Sega Gear with the case, like 20 games, manuals, everything. And he had $5 on it, right? I thought that was just $5 a game, so I asked him how much for everything, and he said $5. I dropped what I was doing. I drove to Westchester, which is about like 25 minutes away, picked it up. And I made my money back in one sale of that thing. Still have a couple things left in there, but this is one of them. This poster sold for $5. And I think I still have a couple games. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, I still got 2 games here. I got NFL 95, and I have the Majors. And I have the Majors Pro Baseball. And I have a couple manuals left. Here's the manual for the baseball game. Here's a manual for the football game. Then I have a Sega Game Gear instructions manual. And then I have a rechargeable battery pack manual. Everything else from that thing sold. And I was getting like 15 to 20 bucks per game on some of them. So that was a really good buy for me. But yeah, this poster sold finally. Got $5 for this. Remember I told you guys about Thomas the Train stuff? These 2 pieces right here. These 2 pieces sold for $16. 2 pieces of track sold for $16. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and stuff still surprises me. Like that right there, shocking. I'm glad it sold, but I'm shocked. Also sold a lot of CDs. They're over here. This lot right here. These came out of the Baker's unit, and they weren't worthless by themselves. I made a big lot. You can see here, made like an R&B lot. I got Beyonce, Cisco, Brandy, and other bands. So made that big lot 6 CDs, and it sold for $12. Decent sale over here. I sold this Sony home theater sound system. This came out of the $20 unit in Philly, the one that had the sleep apnea stuff and the weights and stuff. This came in there. It had the sound system, and it had the sub, and it had 3 speakers. It was almost complete. If it had 4 speakers, it would have been a complete system. I would have sold it all together, but because it only had 3 speakers, I sold it separately, and that sold for $45. And I'm listing the speakers for like $45 as well. So awesome little sale. And then the last thing to sell on eBay was this jacket. Finally saying goodbye to this. This jacket came out of the Gucci unit, which I purchased, I think, December of 2019. Pretty sure it was November or December of 2019 where I got that Gucci unit. I do have a video on it. I think the video is called like Gucci, Armani, Versace, and more, something like that. I think it's like December of 2019. I purchased it. It was in my death pile for over a year because I didn't know what to do with it because it had some damage on the sides. I finally decided to take it some dry cleaners, and they didn't want to mess with it because it is such a good jacket. I sold it as is with the damage, and it sold for $175. So I'm happy to see that go. Now on Poshmark, I sold this. It's a decent brand for you guys to be on the lookout for. Nast. That's how you pronounce it. Nast. Can you guys see that? It's like a men's, like a bowling shirt or something. This came out of a storage unit, and I got $26 for that, which is pretty good for a button down. Pretty happy with that sale. I sold this Adidas active skirt. I think it was another storage unit buy. Got $15 for that. And then last sale on Poshmark were these 2 Pyrex storage containers. One's a quart, one's 2 cups. Just the containers, no lids. I got $25 for those. So pretty happy with the Poshmark sales. On Mercari, I sold this men's Argyle sweater. This was also from the Old Navy purchase that I made, but I got $15 for that sweater. And I sold this, see this Looney Tunes thermometer. This came out of Amazon pallets. I got $15 for this. And then I sold these guys right here. This lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cabbage Pail Kids dolls. I had them up for $75 on eBay. Had no action on it. I cross-posted them to Poshmark and Mercari about a month ago. Had no action. Somebody offered me $60 for them over the weekend. I was happy to take that. Let me pack these guys up and get them out the door. A little after 3 p.m. I'm gonna get started on my eBay listings. I have a ton of stuff to choose from, so hitting my goal shouldn't be a problem. Like I said before, I don't want to just hit the goal. I want to smash the goal this week. So I want a big number today, and as you see here, there's a ton of work, but there's a ton of good inventory here to post. So I'm gonna get started on that. So I'm working on some shoes right now. As you see here, what I do with shoes is I find shoes in storage units mainly, and then sometimes I find them in donation purchases. It's a good day when I find them in donation purchases. A lot of times I get them on Goodwill Sundays. Those shoes right there, all these shoes here that you see, all these shoes here, these came from Goodwill Sundays where I only paid $1 for each pair, and they're slowly getting listed. The shoes that I find in storage units, I get a bin about this big, as you see. Then when I have about like 25 of them, I take them home, get them washed, get them dried, and then have them listed. So I did that last week. I got 25 pairs of shoes. There's some decent brands in here, some Asics, some pretty awesome Nikes that I'm working on right here. There's some like Uggs, Timberlands, Jordans, that kind of stuff. And I want to try to list all 25 today, see if that's possible. It's gonna take a lot of work, but I want to list them all today. This right here, got last week in the storage unit with the washer and dryer. I listed it locally, but now I don't know if I want to sell it because look how cool this is for shoes. like the pictures don't turn out that bad. I'll have just like one of these little cameras. I'll put it on it, and the pictures are not terrible at all. Like you can get some really good shots with this thing. My setup in here isn't ideal. I should have thought it way better through before I put it in, because as you see, this is my setup. I have no lights on top, zero light coming down. So it's usually pretty dark around here, which was not the best call to make a little photo studio when there is no light. In here, excuse the mess, guys, I'm still working on it. I got a good amount of light coming onto it. So it's already pretty bright, and then if it gets a little darker, I'll just use one of my cameras and make it even brighter. And the pictures turn out pretty cool. So yeah, working on these and trying to get the whole bin empty today. Okay, so I just finished listing right here 20 pairs of shoes. I had to toss like 5 of them out just because they weren't worth it, or they weren't selling, or they were just too beat up and I couldn't fix them. So I only listed 20 pairs for $708. So this is my 3rd day now of the goal week. The goal week ends every Friday, so Saturday on is a new week. Saturday we smashed it with like 1,300 something listings. Yesterday I barely hit it at 275. Today it's gonna be another smashing day. I'm at 700. I am not going to post anymore on eBay. So what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night is cross post to Mercari and Poshmark. So that's how I'm gonna end my night. Really happy with the 20 listings. Happy to get shoes out of the way. These shoes have been in my death pile for a while. Glad I finally got them cleaned, washed, and ready to go. And hopefully they will start selling pretty soon. All right, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's still snowing like crazy outside, so wish me luck on my drive home. All right, peace out, guys.